Grief is a natural response to loss, affecting people mentally, emotionally, and even physically. Psychologically, it follows several stages, though not everyone experiences them in the same order or intensity. These stages were initially identified by Elisabeth Kübler-Ross and are commonly referred to as the 5 stages of grief. 1. Denial. This stage is a defense mechanism where individuals find it hard to accept the reality of loss. It softens the immediate shock, giving the mind time to process what's happened. Denial may manifest as disbelief or numbness, making it easier to cope with overwhelming feelings. 2. Anger. People direct their frustration, pain, and helplessness toward others, themselves, or the situation. Anger is often seen as a way of masking the deep emotions underneath. It's a normal and necessary step, allowing the griever to release emotional tension. 3. Bargaining. It's characterized by attempts to negotiate, often with a higher power, fate, or the universe, in a desperate effort to reverse or lessen the loss. People might think in what if or if only terms, imagining how things could have turned out differently. 4. Depression. This is when the weight of the loss truly settles in. Unlike clinical depression, this stage is situational and stems directly from the sadness of loss. Individuals may withdraw, feel overwhelmed, or experience deep sorrow. It's a critical part of processing grief and shouldn't be confused with a mental health disorder unless it persists. 5. Acceptance. It's not about being okay with the loss, but rather coming to terms with the fact that it happened. Acceptance brings a sense of adjustment and the ability to start moving forward, albeit with the understanding that life will never be the same. It's important to note that these stages are not linear. People can move back and forth between them or skip some altogether. There's no right or wrong way to grieve, the process is personal and unique to each individual. While Kübler-Ross's model is the most well-known, modern psychology emphasizes that grief can extend beyond these 5 stages. For instance, shock and disbelief may be seen as distinct phases. Others include feelings like guilt, where the bereaved person blames themselves for things they did or didn't do. Understanding grief helps normalize the range of emotions people experience after a significant loss. If you learned something new about how psychology affects our daily lives, then consider subscribing to my YouTube channel so that you don't miss the next episode. Until next time, stay sharp.